Hello, welcome to my channel. The time now is 6:20 6:20 a.m. Um this Monday morning, right?
No, it's Tuesday.
I mean Tuesday morning. And if you like what I'm saying, comment and share and subscribe. And before I do anything, I must give praises to the beings up above. And don't forget my Pueblo brothers in New Mexico that need stoves. I have a GoFundMe page for them.
And everybody.
And everybody, everybody always talk about other people. They not concerned about the original people of this land. And my topic today is about birthdays. Uh, I'm only gonna talk for a few minutes. I'll let my wife tell you what they do to you.
Yeah, I don't know everything about them, but I know that they originally celebrated goddesses' birthdays with usually a round cake, and I think that they may have invented a round cake for the goddesses to celebrate them. So I don't know who these goddesses are. I don't remember, but I can find out, and I'm pretty sure it's like the top ones, like Venus and um, what's her name, like Apollonia, those type of goddesses. And why people? I don't know. I guess that was because they put candles on it, so I guess that they were trying to give reverence to the goddesses. And from what I remember, they didn't even I don't know. My cousin told me that they never had like a male force in the past. They're saying it's a male force, but by their attributes. But she said the goddesses were first. That people were celebrating
Yeah, the whole world
goddesses,
conditioned
and
to have birthdays.
the reason why they trick you, one of the tricks is when you do the birthday chant. That is, you know how it goes. I don't have to say it, right?
Yeah, happy birthday.
Right, you
Yeah,
know how it goes. The birthday chant is to make you get older so that you'll be closer to your grave. So, that you won't be here anymore. So it's a trick. It's a ritual, and it's a spell. Just like the spelling that they taught us. It was I found out maybe last week that we weren't supposed to ever learn to read and write. So they forced us to do these things because our ancestors from a long time ago, they didn't read or write. They only told stories. Whether you were Native American, from Africa, the Middle East, wherever you're from India, they all told stories. In Asia, right?
hmm
They didn't write down things. In fact, from what I know, would be trying to think. I think maybe the Sumerians have the oldest writing system that they wrote on stone, and like stone tablets and caves, and stone buildings inside and out. And then probably Egyptian would be the second oldest, and then probably Asia, like Japanese, Chinese, those. Well, at the time it was probably just Mongolia. In Mongolia, they they invented paper, right? And they obviously invented ink. They got it from someplace, so I figured they invented paper. That's for sure. So and then it went around the world because the English, and they're more recent. They're not ancient really. So the English had paper, the French had paper, right? They got it from the Chinese because they traded. So I'm not saying that it's not. right to give. I'm not trying to poo poo anybody's religion. If you believe in goddesses or gods or whatever, that's your choice. Because everybody basically in the olden days, I'm maybe going a little too far, but the Canaanites and the Israelites were all together. I don't know if they were exactly called Israelites at that time. I have to, make sure I know what I'm saying. But they were sisters and brothers, cousins. They were together. The main reason they had to split up was for grazing rights for the sheep and goats. It wasn't because they were angry with each other. Do you understand? So the main reason they had to spread out and give each other space is because they had so many
You
children.
don't want
And
to show your face.
what do you call those? What are those? If you want to see me hide. Um, they had so many children and offspring, and which are children, and step what do you call it, daughter-in-laws and son-in-laws, and so it got too crowded. So it didn't break up really because one believed in gods and goddesses, and the other one only wanted to honor one god. They were all doing the same thing. I've seen movies, and I see Israelite. Well, they may not have been calling themselves Israelites at the time, but they they were living amongst the Babylonians and other people, and they lived in Babylonia, and they made money off of them, and they were selling fertility statues and all kinds of stuff. So, and he said, my brother used this, and he was having a hard time getting his wife pregnant, and he said it worked. His brother is Jewish like him, so they were all celebrating all types of gods and goddesses. And that's one big issue that came up later, not really back then. So anyway, it's a lot to unpack, so I can't
That's why
explain
people.
everything. I'm going to get deeper with the
But I know
birthdays.
another lady told me this guy told me his father told him about birthdays when he was 10, and this man is 72 years old. He looked like he's 40 years old. 'Cause he said when you celebrate your birthday, it tack on to make you get older.
Older.
Just like me, I'm gonna be 66, July 27th next month, and people say I don't even look like I'm in my 50s. They say I look like a 40-year-old man. 'Cause I don't think about birthdays, even though I did celebrate 'em, but I still never was really into them.
No,
Muslims don't
we
celebrate
didn't have,
birthdays.
I was born May 12th, so that was Mother's Day and birthday, and it just went by like a regular day
Hmm.
because I know that I was born on that date, but excuse me, I didn't receive presents. I didn't have a cake, none of that. My son bought me a cake like way later, and he bought me gifts way later. He didn't give it to me on that day, which I prefer. So he did a good thing.
So that's it for now. This topic is called birthdays. Why?
Right. And I'm going to do more digging.
Even my mother told me that a long time ago, but I ain't paying no attention and stuff like that.
It didn't work on my mother either. She looked
Mm,
young. Your mother looked young. It didn't work. My
mm,
mother stopped celebrating her birthday.
mm-hmm. Yeah, Muslims don't celebrate birthdays. And
Yeah, a lot of Jewish people they didn't either.
mm,
You didn't know that?
mm,
From what I know about the past, I'm not saying now, but in the past, they weren't celebrating birthdays either. In fact, some okay, I'm wrong about that. That's what they want us to believe. Yes, there was a man in the Bible. I can't think of his name, but I'm going to look. Just asking the computer will tell me right away what passage in the Bible it is, and I can explain it better. I can't remember his name, but he had a huge birthday party, but he accepted no gifts. He gave gifts to all of the guests. Now that's a birthday. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Because he's celebrating everyone. He was rich and he wanted all of his guests to feel good and to feel complete. So that was the kind of party he had. And he was, technically an Israelite. So, that's the religion that he was under. And he did celebrate birthdays. But I found out a long time ago that a lot of Jewish people did not celebrate birthdays in the past. Now it's different because it's more modernized, but modern doesn't mean that it's better. you know I'm not saying that there aren't goddesses that people can't bake cakes for. That's your If that's your feeling and your reality, then you can do what you want to do.
It's like me. If you look at me, I'm living proof that don't celebrate birthday, but I can't tell people what to do because they might be in a religion that that they celebrate birthdays.
Yes, a lot of religions celebrate everything that's not a real holiday
Some people
anyway.
don't even believe
No,
that I'm a
no,
senior citizen.
no offense to Martin Luther King Jr. or his legacy, and no offense to George Washington and Abraham Lincoln. Everybody does bad. Everybody does good.
Hmm.
There's really no two ways around it. If you're on this planet, you have been confronted and tricked a lot of times to do something that's negative because you don't, if I don't want to have an argument, sometimes I get tricked into an argument, and I didn't come to argue. And then if someone is, it's just I'm not trying to disrespect these. They're calling them holy days. Holidays mean holy days. There's nothing holy about George Washington or Abraham Lincoln being born. They're a person just like you and me. Hopefully they were,
Hmm.
right?
Except for they were bad.
So yeah, they did bad things, but they did good things too. They did both. What most people do. Every day I make mistakes.
It's like all these people be talking about Christians, so I guess they must think they
Perfect.
perfect. It's this guy. What's his name?
Um, I didn't really want to bring up his name, but
They don't
he
see
he
nothing.
has part of his name is part of one of the lines in Krishan's song and music video. I think it's called Time, and she's on the jet skis and she's dancing around and she's very upbeat. And at the time, she and Blueface were broken up
And
temporarily,
I want to
and
put
then
this
the
out
next
there.
week they got back together again.
I want to put this out here. All these people that's dogging her, haters and stuff. Y'all must don't hate her too much because
Oh,
y'all look at her
the
and y'all always got something negative to say about her.
but
And
the
something else I want to say too about these people. Um,
They're
if it wasn't,
they're practicing witchcraft on all of us.
and if they don't understand what I'm talking
And what
about,
I'm talking about witchcraft, I'm talking about evil spells. I'm not talking about somebody being kind and sending out
who
good
told them they was
vibes.
perfect?
They're practicing. Let's not you call it what it really is. They're practicing demonic tendencies, and they when they
And they
put
feeding it to the
yeah,
internet.
when they put that stuff on the internet, YouTube is the most popular and powerful platform, social media platform in the world. It's everywhere, just about. Even the Native Americans that were living in the jungle, they know about YouTube. They have a computer hooked up. There may be there's of course some few nations that are, the tribal nation is further out and they don't want contact with people.
And
But
something
the
else
Wa
too.
the Wadani are using computers at least once a week.
And these people that's dogging Christian, but let me tell you something. I don't like African Americans like that. They like to put down their own
It's
people.
not just that they're African American.
That's what
I'm
they
sorry to
mostly
tell you
are.
the truth. Yeah, but when there's a Euro person, your other European descent people
I ain't
put them
cutting them
down
no.
as
I ain't
well.
cutting them no slack. Those
You
type
don't
of
have
people.
to cut them
And
any slack.
they always but they don't like this girl. But every last one of them that talk bad about Christian, y'all making money off of.
Right.
So what do you do
And
if y'all
see
didn't like y'all mother don't you must love her because if you didn't you wouldn't even be
that
looking at her.
if you couldn't, when you can't stand a person so
You
much,
won't look at them.
you're probably close to the area of really being in love with them.
Hmm.
So for them to whip out, even Black 100, he doesn't hate Krishan. He doesn't hate her. She's a beautiful woman. She's young. She's talented. Yes, she gets in trouble just like we do.
They treating her just like some people treat Donald Trump. Everything that follows this girl's lip is bad. They don't see nothing good in her,
She,
and and
you know
and
what I
and, and
think
they
she
even
is?
talked about the baby.
You know what I think
That's
she
wicked.
is? I think that she may be, they keep saying she's on the spectrum. They mean autism. She possibly could be, but that's what makes her brilliant. And I'm not trying to kiss up to her. I'm just telling you from what I see.
It made
The
me angry. People do that to me,
she
and
when she, the reason why I say she's brilliant is because she can play football, she can play soccer, she can play. She runs track. She did all those things, accomplished that when she was younger than
mhm.
23 years old. She was younger.
there's like
She's
a
a rapper.
there's like this guy,
She can dance. There's really nothing that if she puts her mind to something, she could do it.
but there's like this guy in the supermarket, this Puerto Rican guy. He don't like me because he's immature. Every time he see me, he got something to say. Like he wanted to fight yesterday because he thought I was looking at his wife, but I wasn't looking at it. If he really know what I was looking at, he wouldn't have said to him, "You supposed to embrace a woman, not fight." Because somebody like that, he gonna get himself hurt. He gonna do that to the wrong person. And you hating on me, you should be hating on the person that did that to your people, not even to hate them.
But
You
you
only can.
shouldn't. But in all actuality, you don't need to hate at all. The hate is not going
That's
to
part of
make
the
things
spell.
good.
Yeah, that's part of the
But this is the
spell.
whole thing. When you all put her down or put other people down, even Diddy, you still have to
I
try.
don't judge
You
anybody. That's
st-
why
you still have to try to love the person. You don't have to like what they do, but loving them will increase your
these
life
people
as
that's
well as
talking
other
about
people's
Krishan,
lives.
they judging her, and you not none of the creator. All y'all do that
No.
at like y'all perfect. Like y'all got a, gold platform to the stairway to heaven. And when you don't, I don't even have. I'm not perfect. So y'all should keep it act like y'all perfect. Y'all even dog the baby, making filter on his face, trying to make like something wrong. All them diagnose the
Yeah,
baby
you
with
were
all this
making
crap.
me think that that was true, that you were tricking me. And that's what I'm trying to
That's a
say.
hateful ass
This is
person.
for on media, it's easy to make somebody look different.
Y'all putting an innocent baby. He don't even know what's going on. But
No,
all y'all filled with money, money, money. So y'all don't care who y'all
and
hurt.
the reverend, the minister,
If it wasn't for that girl, y'all wouldn't even. If she was just a regular girl, nobody would talk about. But since she got fame, y'all, she putting money
and
in all
she's
y'all damn
she's not
pockets.
even as famous
Hmm.
as people like Beyonce and Jay-Z. She's not even on the fame level of them, and she's on my menu every single day, even when they didn't know that it was my login on
Hmm.
YouTube. She's all over my
Well, we
menu.
better.
There's never ever a day that Krishan's on there more than Blueface.
Hmm.
Cause it's the Krishan show. That's just like what the Rock show. That's just like what his mother said, Carlissa,
Well, we've been
about
talking a
her.
while. So
Huh?
we've been talking a while. But I'm gonna talk some more because I gotta get
She has
dressed.
said that in the past, and that's another thing. I wish everybody would try to get along. It would be a much easier and better world, and you could see all the things will come to people that they deserve. You would
But
have good
some people
things.
chose desire Satan and his evil demons, and not all these things is other demons on this earth too.
Yep.
And they get in people. That's what make you. That's what make y'all do crazy ass stuff. Everybody got a demon. We got to know how to control it.
Oh, they
Uh,
told me that Saint. Well, in Hebrew, they say Satan, Satan. So Satan and the devil are not the same beings. They're two
mm,
different fallen angels. Just that's what you call them. If they're not with the correct program, and you basically will know if you're with the correct program because good things will happen to you, and you will want everyone to be good. You want everybody to be pleased, no hunger, no, everybody have a place to stay, and no fighting, no arguing, no cursing. And I see the people that are insulting these celebrities because you know about them, or someone can become famous from
Y'all just making
a
money off them too,
crime,
so you ain't
right,
no bet.
Rebel?
You ain't no better than them. If those people in the media all the time, y'all make y'all little money off of them. I don't care about money.
Yeah,
I don't judge.
we're not making
I
anything,
don't really care. I just like to
at
put
this
my
point.
truth out
We're
there.
just trying to,
Put my truth out
yeah.
there, the best of them of my knowledge. I don't think I'm better than nobody. I don't judge people. Just like my niece asked me, Lynette, she said, "Unc, you don't judge me." I said, "Why should I? I don't judge people. You know, 'cause I'll be judged. I don't. I just don't see certain people I don't be around. You
Hmm.
can get a vibe from a person and
But
make you feel
it's not
uncomfortable.
just judging them. If you think evil thoughts about someone,
You will
that's going to
bring the
come back to
spell.
you and your
It can
family.
backfire.
Right.
You
It
can.
will backfire. Not it can, it
They
will.
want this girl to fall. They. I'm surprised she had that baby.
I'm surprised she was able to
Everybody
survive.
was dogging her like she's a Hitler or somebody like that. Everything come off her mouth. They said
She don't
they
have to say
they stick to
anything.
this girl like honey to bread.
They just look at a picture
I'm gonna
of
stop
her.
talking because I'm getting pissed off. I don't like when people do that to me. Man, my wife, we indigenous natives of this land, and I get treated like I'm a foreigner,
Me too.
and it's not right. All
And
these
not
people,
in usually a good
you don't
way.
see nobody talk about Indians unless it's something bad and stuff like that. Everybody come to this country, like they always talking about. I know that's bad over there, like when Putin them blowing up stuff over there, but Euros in this country, some of them seem to think they don't care about nobody because they think they got white people privilege,
Privilege.
and
You're talking
you.
about the ones that are negative. Not
hmm
everybody that
I have met
has
some.
a European background
I have
is
met some
negative.
racist white people right out here in Connecticut talking about, oh, by the way, the white man, I could never give this
Oh
land
yeah,
back
and
to the
that
Indians.
that a little um leprechaun man.
Yeah, insulted me on the bus. He hit me. I hit him
You
back.
were outside. Remember he was near Charter Oak.
Well, I'm gonna cut this short, but to everybody out there that listen to what I'm saying, Mini Machone,
Water is
water's
life.
life, and I wish everybody have a blessed day. Until I see you again,
Well,
Donadai Wado,
thank you
Yawish,
very much. Enjoy the
goodbye.
rest of the day.